In this quick video, I'll be sharing my experience unboxing and putting together these amazing garden beds and showing you why they're a game changer for any gardener. So sit back, relax, and join me on this journey to discover the best metal raised garden beds on the market. Throughout this video, you'll learn about features that set these beds apart from their competitors. I'll also be talking about the garden grids, which are perfect for square foot garden, which these beds were designed specifically for. I was surprised at how well packaged and compact the box was for the Garden in Minutes metal raised garden beds. The first box that you see in this photo is a 17-in-1 raised bed, and I expected it to be much larger. The box behind it is a 4x8 garden grid. Now I'll go through what the 17-in-1 means in just a moment. Now, opening up the box, the first thing I find is the manual. The thing I like about Garden in Minutes is their instructions are really easy to understand. In my last video, the garden grids, you can see how easy they were to put together, and they had simple instructions. So 17-in-1 means there's 17 possible configurations for this bed. In the manual, here are all of the different options. Here's another shot of the most popular configurations. On their website, for the 17-in-1 product page, you can see pictures of each configuration, which is really helpful. And they have this handy chart showing you which garden grids work for which configuration. In the total cubic feet, so you know how much soil you need. I'm going to assemble the GM1 because it works with the 4x8 foot garden grid, which I have. The overall metal raised beds product page is really easy to use. On the left side, you can buy the beds with the grids, or you can just buy the 17-in-1 metal raised garden bed, or the 10-in-1. The 10-in-1 has a subset of configurations of the 17-in-1, and they have this handy chart also showing you which garden grids are compatible with. Either option will create 17-inch tall beds. Now in the box, you have the panels, corners, support rods, which are used for the larger configurations, the GM1, 2, and 3, and a really high quality safety edging. And the bag of hardware, which is food safe stainless steel. The instructions are really easy to understand, and I'll show you just how easy it is to assemble. Panels have a plastic protective coating that you'll need to pull off. They're made of premium Aluzinc magnesium versus just Aluzinc or galvanized for extra longevity. The coating is also USDA certified food safe paint. The color is a beautiful ivory, and I'll get into why ivory was chosen as a color later on. The manual does note there could be some sharp edges only while putting it together, and recommends wearing some gloves. The hardware bag contains screws, washers, and nuts, and tools, and this is all you need to put the beds together. I'm going to assemble the largest configuration. I'm going to use all the panels. So the first step was laying them all out so I'd know where each needs to go. Not all the panels are the same size. Each panel has 4 holes, and you'll put a screw, washer, followed by a nut on the outside of the panel. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you get to the corner panels, you want to have the corners overlap the side panels. And you can see in this shot here, I did this incorrectly. I had to go back and fix it. Now, these are unlike a lot of other beds on the market with square corners, and I really like the square shape. The reason this was done is so that they could fit perfectly with the garden grids. Now, ivory was chosen as a color on these beds so they absorb less heat. You don't want your beds absorbing a lot of heat during the middle of the summer. This could cause potential problems with the plants overheating as well as bolting. So it's great Garden Minutes took this into consideration when choosing the color. Now, once I got all the panels together, I went back and I tightened them up really tight with the included tools. The next step is to install the support rods, and these are required on the larger configurations. So one thread connector connects 2 rods. Now these are needed on the larger configurations so that the sides do not bow out given the amount of material that you'll be putting into the beds. And then you put them on the 2 center panels, 3 screws up. I removed the bolts and just threaded the rods directly into the screw and connected to the other side. Tightened the center and then tightened the outside with the included screwdriver. Next is to put on the protective and safety edging. You notice that there's a little groove in the edging, and this is much easier than I thought to put on. To get it started, it's easy to guide on. If you're interested in buying these beds, use my link in the description below. This is an affiliate link, and you can also use my special discount code I listed in the description. Now that these are fully assembled, I'm looking forward to putting it into my newly expanded garden area, filling them up and installing the garden grids, which will be in a later video. However, I want to show you how easy the garden grids are to assemble. If you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up. Again, the garden grid instructions are really easy to understand. In the box, there are 4 sections that needed to be connected together, and they are clearly labeled. Connecting them together was really simple. Just take the barb fitting and push it into the piping with a little wiggle. And I'll demo the full install onto the bed and connecting to the water supply line in the next video. If you're interested in learning more about Garden Minutes, check out their website. You can either just buy their garden grids, their raised beds with garden grids, or just raised beds. If you're looking to make a purchase, you can use my affiliate link down below. That'll help out the channel. And you can use the code I posted in the description below for a discount. As of this recording, orders over $50 ship free. And if you need any help planning your spring garden, check out our Plan My Garden tool. Enter your zip code, draw your garden layout, select what vegetables you want to grow and how much space you want to allocate to each. Check out, and then we'll send you an email with a PDF that has a visual schedule for each vegetable you selected, a getting started guide, a grow guide for each vegetable selected, and your garden layout updated with optimal plant placements for maximum yields. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video. Check out our other high quality and to the point gardening videos like the one on the left, the garden grid's full review, and the one on the right, which YouTube thinks you might find the most interesting.